It was Valentine's Day 2016, and my college roommate had just broke up with his girlfriend about a week earlier. I thought she was a nice lady, so I tried to stay in contact with her. Ooh. Well, Valentine's Day rolls around out of the blue, and she invited me over to her place for a movie and some chocolate pudding. Me being the oblivious idiot I am, didn't think there was anything out of the ordinary with this request, so I went to her place. Once inside, she started the movie, and then she started taking her clothes off. Well, that moved quickly.
That escalated very quickly.
At this time, I was a born-again virgin after not having even been held hands with a girl in over 4 years. So this left me quite confused. Why is there a woman with her clothes off? Anyway, trying to roll with it, we start to play around a little bit. The next thing that hits me moments away from doing the deed is the sudden awful smell. It was like rotten meat wrapped in a moldy blanket, and suddenly my body was no longer interested in the naked lady beneath me. She tries to talk dirty to excite me and admits that every day in the past week she'd been sleeping with different men each night. I was her last step to having 7 men in 7 days, and she hadn't showered in about 3 days. At that point, my brain decided the smell was another man's baby gravy turning to cheese in her oven, and I noped out of there so fast I never got to try the chocolate pudding. The only thing that makes this story worse is I'm telling my friends this exact story no more than a week later at their house, and there's a knock at the door. My friend's roommate answers the door, and there she is. We briefly exchange greetings, then the roommate and her go to his room. An hour later, she leaves, and we start to grill the roommate. When I tell him my story and the smell, his reply was, "It wasn't that bad. Happy Valentine's Day!"
Honey? Oh, Lord.
That's fucking nasty. Getting down and funky and dirty with at least 3 people in 3 days and not
And you
showering.
don't shower? You have to shower, please.
You have to do something to that hole, that canyon. That canyon needs some air and soap and not douching. Douching's bad though. However, that messes up like the inside. Don't do that.
Wash.
Just wash yourself.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with that. Just like take a shower.
Yeah.
Wash the nooks and crannies.
I'm praying.
Fucking like cottage cheese down there.
I don't even want to imagine. 7 people in 7. That's crazy. No. I feel like the showering thing is the craziest part.
The craziest thing is you're having sex and you're not like. Listen, like after having sex, I want to shower. Like you feel a little bit like want to wash it off sometimes.
You're all sweaty,
you feel a little stinky.
Sometimes you drink a little bit. Sometimes there's some bodily functions that need to, occur. And then sometimes it becomes like a paintball machine.
3 days. 3 days.
Please,
And to have the roommate say it's not too bad, I'm like,
that's so crazy.
Yeah.
Wash your taint, honey.
I'm just like at such a loss for words.
Like, what do you mean it's not so bad?
Maybe
do they have no taste,
got,
sense of smell?
Bad sense of smell, yeah.
Or maybe he smelled worse, so he didn't.
Huh?
Ew.
What does that mean?
Not the fermented. Ew, get out of here with that. Ew.
Alright, I'm not thinking about the fermenting. I'm just thinking about how I live with
fermenting. Yummy. So good.
That's
Can you
crazy.
imagine? It's like that next day you're like, you try to do stuff. It's like you're pulling apart a cold grilled cheese sandwich. Like
with potato soup. Not tomato soup.
A cold grilled cheese sandwich. Okay, listen, okay?
Process what you just said
certain
in a
parts
nice way.
of the female body cleans itself. However,
That's why you don't need to douche.
However, every day, I don't know if it f***ing cleans that fast.
it's a self-cleaning oven, but it's not that powerful.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, you gotta give it a break. That pH balance be whack.
I think I need to pray. I think it's a good time to pray.
That pH has not been balanced in 7 days minimum, bro.
Oh boy.
Let's move on.
yeah.
That sounds like a great idea.